Matlacha, Florida. It's January. I'm on a tight budget, but I'm going to try to get the Grand Slam on a fly run. Stay tuned. I think it's going to be a great show. An absolute monster redfish. This is world-class fishing right here. This guy is a giant. Got him! Southwest Florida is a premier fly fishing destination. I'm driving into Matlacha, Florida. This is a cool, groovy, eclectic town. It's got a lot of neat little restaurants and art galleries. So this is what Florida used to be, maybe Key West 30 years ago. I'm here at the Seven Seas Tackle Shop in Matlacha. And you know what? You don't need to go to a fancy fly shop to get what you need. It's a great little tackle shop. They've got all the flies you need. And all I'm going to use this trip pretty much are clouser minnows. And then, instead of having really fancy tippet, I just get basic monofilament, like this 20-pound Andy right here. And that's all you need. So, a couple of clousers, a 20-pound Andy, and the boss is going to ring me up. I'm going over the Matlacha Bridge. This was in the Guinness World Record book as it is the most fished bridge in the world. They catch a lot of migrating tarpon and things like that as they come through here in the spring and summer. I'm going to the Sun and Moon bed and breakfast for $110 a day. I mean, this is what it's all about, finding these really neat places where not a lot of people probably go or not a lot of people know about, and coming here and kind of absorbing the whole scene. I've got my trusty Garmin GPS unit, which is great because, you know, when you're on the road a lot, you really need to know how to get places quickly, and this little unit is awesome. So, I've got it plugged in, it's taking me right to the Sun and Moon. I'm headed for a Grand Slam. So, the Grand Slam is a speckled trout, a snook, a redfish, and a tarpon. It's January, it's off season, so it's a good time to come here if you're on a budget.
Turn left on Palantir Route 78.
It'll be great. You know, it's 10:30 at night, and I'm putting my stuff, I'm walking my stuff up to the room, and I look out, and there's this dock with a light right there in front of the Sun and Moon. And I'm looking, and I see these big black shapes right under the light. I'm like, holy smokes, look, you know, those are snook right there. So I drop all my luggage, but as I was rigging up my rod, I looked down, and this is no joke. There was a pink and a purple poodle looking at me. They were kind of like the greeting committee there, and I'm going, wow, wait a minute, this is really weird. I mean, am I seeing things? There was a pink and purple poodle right in front of me. So at that point, I go, you know what? Snook love pink and they love purple. I said, you know what if I tied a fly out of the pink and purple poodle hair? I went ahead, I was scrounging around Kurt's tackle area. I found a hook, I found a pair of vice grips. Well, that's what I did. You don't mind if I take a little fur off, do you? So hold on one second. Come here, you. Come on. I just want one little piece. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, what about you, Pinky? Huh? What about you? Oh, don't hide. It's okay. It's all right. I'm just gonna take a little teeny bit. Okay. Now stay right there. Stay. Is that okay? I think I've just invented a new fly. All right. I took that fly, tied it on, I walked down, I had my rod. Well, standing on the dock also is this kind of blonde lady who Kurt, the owner of Sun and Moon, told me was one of the local guides. I like your fishing boots.
Thanks. You just don't want to get kicked down.
I like South Florida. This is pretty neat. Would it be okay if I kind of, position myself up from the dock here and made some cash? She's like, that's totally fine. So I positioned myself above the dock. There were probably 20 snook under this dock, just sitting there feeding in the current. And we had a really, really good outgoing tide. And I was just like, holy smokes, this is unreal. Come here, baby. Oh, first cast, Sun and Moon, snook on a fly. First cast, make the cast, I'm stripping, and boom, immediately get hit. I'm like, holy smokes, this thing's running me back under the dock. I've been here 5 minutes, South Florida. It's January. I'm in short sleeves and I get a freaking snook this big on the fly. I mean, how much better does it get than that? an incredible snook. Like I said, it was probably between, I don't know, 18 and 20 inches. And that started about an hour and a half's worth of a fish almost every single cast. There he is. I got another one. Oh my God, I can't believe it. And that's what I'm catching on the fly, right there. A snook, one of the world-class game fish. Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Woo! Oh, get out in front of the dock. Get out in front of the dock.
Bring it in now. Bring it the net. Come on.
Get the net, guys. Ah, look at that. Oh. Look at that. I hadn't even brought my luggage up to the room yet. And it was, you know, it was sitting there on the stairs, and I think that the owner of the place, Kurt's, looking at me going, who is this crazy nut down here, you know, fly fishing off my dock? There's no freaking way I'm going to lose this fish. So I'm tight, and I'm holding this thing, and all of a sudden, this tarpon comes flying out of the water right in front of me. I'm like, yahoo!